Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Mariana's Coffee.
Tonight on the Channel 2 News, the Grinch who stole Christmas. A 26-year-old San Antonio man armed with a knife is arrested for a Christmas morning break-in and robbery. Also tonight, with a failed casino taking up big Garapan real estate, lawmakers look at other gambling measures. And shark fins for sale in the Solomon Islands. We dive into a practice that continues in the South Pacific. In sports, we take a kick back in time to look at some of the best sports stories of 2023. Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Mickey D's McCrispy. Formerly known as the Crispy Chicken Sandwich, now has some respect on his name. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Real talk. The Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich should have been named Spicy McCrispy from jump. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
A strange man in the house on Christmas morning? No, this wasn't Santa Claus bringing gifts. This was a man who was allegedly coming to take things, and he had a knife. Police now have 26-year-old Joseph Lee in custody after he spent several days on the run. Police say he resides in San Antonio. He appeared in front of a judge yesterday afternoon. Police say the break-in happened on Christmas morning, December 25th, when a resident in Lower Navy Hill was woken up around 4:30 in the morning to the sound of somebody in their home. The victim says he walked into his living room to find 26-year-old Joseph Lee attempting to steal his belongings. The victim told police that he yelled out, and Lee then picked up a knife and chased him into his bedroom. Police say the victim was able to lock Lee out of his bedroom, but Lee continued to attempt to push his way in, trying to pry the door open with a knife. Police say that while the victim was waiting for police to arrive, Lee fled the scene, getting away with nearly $6,000 worth of the victim's belonging in addition to his car and house keys. The victim told police that among the assets stolen were a karaoke machine, a laptop, and over $3,000 in assorted alcohol bottles. Judge Camacho set bail at $20,000 yesterday afternoon. Lee was appointed the public defender and will next appear in court on January 22nd. A bill being presented to loosen the regulations on e-gaming establishments in the CNMI has received some pushback. As it currently stands, in order for an establishment to be able to have gambling machines in Garapan, they have to have a hotel with at least 100 rooms or have a golf course attached to it. However, if House Bill 23-85 is passed, that regulation will go down from 100 rooms to 30 and will do away with the golf course requirement. The measure was presented in early December with the intention of stimulating business in Garapan. John Gonzalez, who is heading the Save Garapan initiative, opposes the bill and says that lowering the standards will bring bad business to Saipan's tourist district.
I believe that lowering the standards and catering to a handful of such kinds of business owners with business intentions and practices is bad, not good, is irresponsible, not good, is disingenuous, maybe perhaps insulting and disrespectful of our home and our long-term community image as well as investment and benefit. And I share with you a couple more points. Pursuant to the Marianas visitors' arrivals statistics and data, the demographics, we know that the largest pool of tourists now, since the pandemic, are from Korea, South Korea to be exact. And of these, a large percentage are family visitors. They bring their children. And so I think if we are talking about capturing a market of those that would be playing casino gambling, the data is unequivocally, unconditionally, indisputably clear that that market has yet to be realized.
Gonzalez is asking locals to sign a petition urging lawmakers to go back on the bill. House Committee on Gaming Vice Chairman Ed Probst told Channel 2 that he wants to hear the group out.
I support any group that is out there that believes in themselves and is trying to make a difference. Of course, we're supportive of that. That's part of being in the legislature. I think that the chairman, I'm not speaking on behalf of him, but the chairman has his reasons for introducing this bill and is very open and is willing to meet with anybody, including the Save Garapan group. I think when it comes to public support or the public becoming involved in any controversial issue, it's important. We need to realize and work with the people, especially the pulse of the people. And again, that's why I do believe that groups that do come out, in favor or in support or against a bill or something is important, because we need to hear where the public stands on these issues. At the end of the day, we're all just representatives of the people.
House Bill 23-85 was authored by House Committee on Gaming Chairman Ralph Umel. This morning, Channel 2 asked Umel his thoughts on the initiative.
I have to take in all concerns, whether it's my bill or, let's say, Representative Probst's bill. I have to take it, look at it from a standpoint of the community. So I also have to look at their concerns, whether they want it there or they don't. So that's where we're at right now. We haven't decided yet how to move forward because there is an initiative out. I guess there's some people that are opposed to it, so we have to take their comments, concern into consideration. At this point, with the revenues low in the Sinamay and hearing of the concerns of our tourists, I wanted, and that's why I proposed the bill to have e-gaming in that area. Now, if you ask why not another industry, obviously Western Garapan district is it's high real estate, so not any business can just open there. I mean, you gotta pay to be in that area. So my approach was e-gaming has a higher return on investment if it starts here in the Sinamay. Is it a popular thing for our community? Maybe not so much. The concern is our local citizens might go there and gamble, but as you've maybe gone down to that area, it's very hard to park. It's really intended for people that are walking in that area. And in order for us to start some kind of investment in that area, we need an industry to start there, and then it will start branching out because people will start walking into the area. Other than that, there's no reason other than to spur up development there.
Zoom zoom! 'Tis the season for speed, and Docomo Pacific is putting prepaid customers in the fast lane. Starting November 3rd, 2023 to January 31st, 2024, every $5 prepaid card purchase from a participating store gives Docomo Pacific customers a chance to win a brand new Mazda 3. So load up at participating stores and drop off your entry to any Docomo Pacific retail store. Docomo Pacific, better together. Some conditions apply. Visit DocomoPacific.com for details.
Get your goods here with care and attention with Micronesia Air Cargo Services. MAX is all about connections. Daily flights to and from Guam, 4 times a week to Rota, and bi-weekly flights to Tinian. We are connecting the Marianas. Perishable goods, Home Depot furniture and appliances, even live animals, operating since 2013. Check out our Thursday special to Rota from Guam and Saipan. Call Max at 670-288-6227. If it fits, we'll take it. At one of Saipan's beaches, this mother lays about 100 eggs under the cover of darkness. She hides her nest as best she can and then slowly makes her way back to the ocean. The eggs hatch and the babies head for the sea, where they will face a daily dose of danger. Just 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood. Those that do will one day lay their own eggs. Sea turtles are protected under CNMI law. If you see one that is stranded or if you see illegal activity, call the hotline at 287-8537. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. right here on Channel 2, we welcome Donald Mendiola. The show is Your Humanities Half Hour, hosted by Catherine Perry.
Yes, I am Donald Mendiola. Native of Saipan, Chamorro, Carolinian, Palawan, name it, I'm everything. Yeah, I like every culture. Not one very much in particular because I treat all cultures the same. Oh. I value every culture.
Mendiola was awarded a Lifetime Achievement Award in 2023 by Governor Arnold Palacios. Catch the show tomorrow night right here on Channel 2.
Kensington Hotel rang in the new year by giving several local businesses and artisans the opportunity to showcase and sell their products. The Holiday Bazaar was organized by local Girls Marianas, which started as a lemonade business and later grew into event organizing. Despite organizing the event, local Girls Marianas was still sure to provide refreshments for those in attendance. Local Girls Marianas co-founder Tiana De Leon Guerrero.
I'm excited. The lobby looks great. The spacing is good. The weather is nice. Sometimes we get rain during New Year's, not sometimes, but most times. So it's looking pretty okay right now. There's sunset, so I'm excited. And the music is great.
Do you have a favorite booth set up here tonight?
My booth is my favorite booth, if I'm going to be honest. But we selected everybody here, so, we love all the booths here.
Galudi Club was among the booths set up at the bazaar. They were selling their handmade traditional items.
We started first doing clubs and then we moved into paddles, bigger clubs, and other kind of traditional tools, pounding boards.
Yeah, tell me more about this. What is this?
That's a pounding board for mashing root crops, for mashing breadfruit, any kind of starchy, bananas. You use this to mash it out. Mash it down and add water if you have to. When it sticks to the board, you add water, flip it around, mash it again, add coconut milk. It's like a special way of preparing food.
Cindy Wong makes jewelry out of polymer clay. Her Island Dry 670 booth was popular at the market, drawing in an almost constant crowd around her table.
I use the polymer clay for bake them, and I need to put the resin to make it hard and shiny.
Gotcha. So are they hand molded or are you putting them in pre-fitted molds?
It's different kinds. I have some mold or have some use my hand to make them.
Magic Man Simon Necessito gave us an up-close look at his devil stick and juggling skills.
Actually, this is called a devil stick. So the idea is I'm using 2 sticks to make this specific stick right here magically float in the air. But there's many variations with this trick, so I can turn it around like this. I could even do a flip like this.
I can't even begin to tell you how impressed I am. It looks so easy until you're like up close.
You want to try?
Absolutely not.
For the work that I do, I know things like this are not so easy. So for anybody that's willing to give anything a try, even juggling, I tell them, it's okay to fail, because sometimes it's through failures that you're able to make something great.
Gotcha. So what's the biggest challenge to doing that out like tonight? Because I imagine like I'm sweating a lot. So I imagine you're getting sweat in your eyes. Like, what's the biggest challenge to doing this like with a crowd and everything?
I'll tell you one thing. I performed outdoors for about 6 years now, and I gotta say, I wasn't too comfortable when I saw rain. I think rain and wind were one of the biggest factors as a performer, because a lot of the props that I have tend to be a little bit more lightweight than usual. So like, I worry sometimes about some things like props just flying around. But given the space, I'm a bit confident that we can pull through.
Frankie Satur was there helping his friend Gerald Mamis at his booth called Nature's Treasure, where he was demonstrating his hat weaving process.
I learned from my dad and his partner in weaving. I learned like since I was 11, and I just stuck with it. But not a lot of people know how to do it, so I just decided to stick with it. If not me, then who else is gonna do it? So yeah, I just decided to stick with it. It makes me feel like I'm more in tune with my culture, because not a lot of people do it anymore. And a lot of people like to say like the culture's dying, so at least I'm a little something that helps keep it alive.
Marshallese artist Toki Mojica's booth was there selling her crafts. Mojica says that the process of making a necklace like this one here is a lengthy one.
To collect the shells could be months, because you go on the reef and you can find many, or you can just find one in one day. And then you have to process, to take care of the animal inside, and then about 1 month. And then you have to make sure that you clean it so the smell goes away. And then you have to sort them out and by sizes, and then you drill them by hand, and then finally you put them together to make as they are now. Wow, that's a lot of work. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize the process of making everything I have. It takes a lot of work, and everything is not polished. It's all natural shine. All the shells are naturally shine. We don't polish them.
Mojica, an Arts Council member, has been making crafts like these for over 20 years.
I'm just so glad that there's so many young people. They're becoming to be part of the art and culture. And there's so many talented young people I see now. And I'm so proud and I'm so happy to see them, because I'm very strong on culture and promote the culture and continue the culture for the young generation to carry on. And that really makes me very happy. Every time I see them coming out and to whatever talents that they have, they take part. I'm so proud of them, and it's so nice to see that. And that was my main idea to do this, is to make sure that this carries on and it does not die away, because the knowledge is really amazing and is a gift. And it's sad to see it that it's dying.
Solomon Islands are made up of over 900 islands divided over 9 provinces. Capital city of Honiara on Guadalcanal has the bulk of the population and the majority of the commerce. Over half of the island's 160,000 people live here in a small area with just one paved road that runs just a few kilometers. There are no traffic lights, just a couple of roundabouts. The Solomons don't get a big number of tourists, but there are some scuba divers that come, and they traditionally head to the western province of Gizo. We jump aboard a twin otter with about a dozen others, and soon we are headed up and to the west. With lots of interesting scenery below. Small little islands, deep blue holes, and lots of white sandy beaches. We make a pit stop for passengers and soon are up in the air again. We land at Nusa Tupe Airport, and the small plane is about the same size as the terminal. No rental cars at this airport, but there is taxi service, water taxi. You might be saying best airport ever along with me right now. The local market here has fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course fish, and nice woven baskets. Now it's about 8 Solomon dollars to a US dollar, meaning this $3 Solomon basket is less than 50 cents. A lot of good deals here. Let's get wet. There's just one dive shop on the island, and today we are the only customers.
We're gonna drop in here and heading out that way. Okay. As soon as we end up to the place that corner, most of the time that we hang out in there, spend like 10-15 minutes on the corner and watch anything with the gallery.
We jump in, check our gear, and go down on the reef.
All right.
Beautiful fan corals all the way around. Here's a little black-tip shark resting on the bottom. When I see things like this, I think sometimes it might just suck me in. This doesn't suck. On the surface, we talk about the dive and say, that was fun, let's go again. This time we head out to a nice wall. Ooh, barracuda. An eagle ray here. Hear that sound? That's our dive master rubbing on a plastic bottle underwater. He calls it his shark attractor, and it seems to work. Pretty soon we have a taker. And then another one. And then another one. Okay, buddy, that's enough. Diving is beautiful, but our dive master says that the local sharks are hunted here for their fins. Yesterday down the street we saw a sign that said we buy shark fins.
Shark fins?
There was a sign that said we buy shark fins. Are there people here buying the shark fins?
No, there are agents for, maybe they export shark fins. So locals usually go fishing for shark and they sell it there and get money from.
Just the fin or the whole?
There's a fin. Just a fin.
The fin.
Yeah.
Is that legal?
Yeah, it's illegal because sometimes they close it. They didn't allow it to kill sharks or sell shark fins. And when they open it, people start to fishing for sharks.
How do you feel about it? How do you feel about the shark fins?
To me, it's like, because I'm a diver, so it's like, it's not really good for me to see when people pulling the sharks and kill the sharks. Because if they kill all the sharks, then the divers or the guests, when they come, they won't see any sharks.
Not good for the reef either,
Yeah,
right?
not good for the reef either. Yeah.
On our next segment, we are going to go inside a World War II wreck, which is still largely intact from almost 80 years ago. Chris Nelson for the Channel 2 News.
Fast, fun, and easy. That's how your home Wi-Fi should be. So start with an internet plan that fits your budget. Introducing your home Wi-Fi starter pack, also known as WISP. Enjoy up to 25 megabits per second for as low as $35 a month. Plus, a free router with your wireless subscription. That's hours of movies, games, social media, and more endless fun. Get your Wi-Fi starter pack today only at Docomo Pacific. Better together. Additional conditions may apply.
Premium office space is available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park on Capitol Hill. Features include dedicated parking, fast internet, backup power, good water, and natural light throughout to go along with the very best views on Saipan. So don't settle for space when you can get peace and peace of mind. Call Hermosa Vista today at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Buenas sports fans.
One of the biggest sports stories of 2023 was our men's and women's soccer teams sweeping the Marianas Cup over arch-rival Guam. Tonight we take a look at the ladies' action from August 2023. Marianas Cup action last night. The ladies went first in a battle against Guam that started at 5:30 at the Kloblerville pitch. Kristen Thompson is the Guam head coach.
We've been preparing for this tournament for a couple months. The girls have been training all summer. They've been excited to be training. A lot of them are just coming off of their U20 tournament that we had in Kyrgyzstan. So they're excited to have a more local tournament that wasn't so far away. And they always like to come and play Saipan. It's always a great game where we always love to come here and play.
Coach Koo looking forward to a great performance from his under-23 team.
We have been practicing, we have been preparing it, for quite some time. I think we are in the right mood at the moment, for this game.
22 minutes into the game, NMI with a chance in the box. It's deflected by Guam, and there is some subsequent contact. Ref doesn't like it, and it's going to be a penalty kick for the NMI. Jana Casarino for NMI is going to line up for the shot. Guam goalie gets set, and she's going to go left-footed into the back of the net. NMI strikes first. Guam challenging in the NMI half of the field, a pass back to the middle. Tough touch here. NMI going to capitalize. 2 touches here, and then a nifty pass to the feet of Kathleen Chavez, who's going to go around the keeper and finish strong. And that goal is going to result in some hugs all the way around. .37 minutes in, Guam down 2-0. Chavez with the touch back, and we're going to see a little one-touch chip shot here over the middle to Summer Manahane, who is going to beat the keeper for another score. NMI 3, Guam 0. Just after sunset, another PK. Gwynne Borja is going to put it away to make it 4-0. And then a short time later, Chavez is going to put one more in the back of the net to make it 5-0. Good soccer play takes coordination, crisp and practiced movements, ability to use both feet, concentration, and rhythm. And it's good to be able to really bang it when you need to. Would the NMI get a shutout? At the 84-minute mark, Guam is going to get a PK here, and a nice shot is going to make it 5-1. That is your final. Left winger Borja is the player of the game.
I'm just really proud of the team. We've been working hard the entire summer, and, I think it showed today.
Ladies will boot up again on Saturday. That will be at 8:30 p.m. as they have the late game in Koblerville.
I think today was a really good game. So we actually got a good exposure to the weather. It's very, very humid, which it was really good to play in this weather so that we can be prepared for the next game. We made a couple mistakes that we're definitely going to touch up on in film tomorrow.
Guam's captain.
It was a good game. Both teams fought very hard. However, one team went home with the win tonight, which was unfortunate. However, we look forward to playing the second match. We know what we have to fix. We know what we need to work on. We just move forward, and we're ready to play on Saturday.
Loudest fan award, that's going to go to this gang. NMI spectator Robbie G chimes in from the VIP seats.
That was a great game, actually. So CNMI versus Guam, a lot of fun. The first half, the CNMI went up 3-0. Really was just pouring it on, really putting a lot of pressure on them. The second half, Guam came to try to battle back, but the CNMI really pushed it. So just a lot of fun. The energy in the stands was great, and really looking forward to the men's game next.
It was exciting.
Yeah, exciting, awesome. Yeah, especially the young kids, and they're really excited. And after all the long time, we don't have a game, so everyone is excited and cheering for NMI.
Hoping for a good game. I'm sure it'll be competitive, and it's all good. The crowd's good. There's some Guam representation. Saipan fans are nice and loud. They got the drum over here in the corner adding to festivities, so it's all good. It's very entertaining, and we're happy to be here.
Oh, thank you for coming.
Oh, you're more than welcome, and Biba Saipan, and Biba Guam, and Biba Marianas Cup 2023.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass, and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
One of the best addresses in Saipan has office space available now, right in the heart of things. The Marianas Business Plaza offers reasonable rates and can help build to suit your needs. You'll love the central location, just 15 minutes from the airport and 10 minutes from Garapan. Ample and covered parking keeps your vehicle close and protected. 2 restaurants for easy access, lunch, dinner and business meetings. Building security and 24-hour access to your office. Backup generators, so you can run your business in all weather. And 3 elevators mean easy and convenient access. It's the address in Saipan, the Marianas Business Plaza.
Taking a look at our weather tonight, mostly cloudy with isolated showers. East winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. We'll be seeing lows around 78 and a 20% chance of showers. Tomorrow is looking to be partly cloudy with isolated showers. East winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with highs near 86 and a 20% chance of showers. Thursday night, mostly cloudy with isolated showers. East winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, lows around 77, and a 20% chance of showers. Low tide this evening will be 1.1 feet at 8:05 p.m. before going up to 1.4 feet at 12:33 a.m. tomorrow morning. Low tide tomorrow morning will be 0.8 feet at 6:34 a.m. before going up to 2 feet at 1:44 p.m. tomorrow evening.